Hi friends, this is Kelsey, and I just got out of the shower. I wasn't going to make a video today because I've had a lot of decision fatigue, and I've explained that this account is about my healing journey. And that it's here to document my healing and the ups and downs and the realities of life. So, all moringa moisturizer. I'm just needing something a little more elevated today. So, I want to talk about, I just got out of the shower. I wore this all day, got out of the shower and put it back on because I needed to make this video. So, decision fatigue. Decision fatigue happens when you make so many decisions all the time and you are the only one responsible for making every decision that you literally have to put other tasks down in order to keep functioning forward. This happens with high performers, this happens with business owners, this happens with a lot of women. Men too, people who have spouses that are often absent. Business partners who have supportive home life, and one of the business partners is a habitual problem. And I mean problem. I mean, there are some businesses that have multiple owners and one of the owners is just not good at being a business owner. It's just the reality of existence. So, decision fatigue. Things when I have decision fatigue that I neglect, just to be perfectly honest, because I literally cannot make one more decision. I have like an executive function freeze because I'm over operating, and I'm literally at capacity, like zero bandwidth for any extra added stress. And then every time that happens, there's added stress. It's inevitable. There's something. And it's usually something major. Like, it's never something small. It's never just like, oh, the grocery store was out of eggs and we can adapt and use bananas. No, it's always like big stuff. Every time. It's like every time. Because why have easy problems in life when you could just have all the problems? It's the nature of being an entrepreneur, and the nature of being an oldest child, and the nature of being an ethically responsible human, because other people rely on you, and so then you are the one that everybody calls. It's just how it goes. It's just the nature of certain personality types. So things that I do when I have decision fatigue that allow me to function through it. I have outfits that are set aside, that I have a pseudo uniform, and I know that certain outfits work for certain occasions, and that works for what I need. So I have default backups. I have meals that I know how to make that are easy, and I always keep them basic ingredients on stock or the meals prepped in my freezer. If I just do not have it, then the meals are ready to go. Hence, freezer Peralta. It's my comfort food. Do I love it made from scratch? 100%. If someone makes it for me from scratch or is willing to share from scratch for me, I'm so grateful because it's like a comfort food, soul food for me. I keep freezer ones available so that I can put them in the microwave and have a comfort food without having to roll out the dough and boil a potato. what it is. I have comfort snacks that I grew up with, like Makana, when I'm stressed. My mom would have me eat like blueberries, something that's high in antioxidants. Having easy access snacks, chips and salsa, things that are comforting. And when I have decision fatigue, I have to rely on lists. And I make a ton of lists and I just write it all out. And then I put it into an action priority matrix and I organize it that way so that I can divide and conquer. Because what needs my top attention goes first, and then I go down there around the matrix to the things that I can not make an immediate decision on. I have certain things on my schedule that are non-negotiables, and then certain things on my schedule that are negotiables because I know certain people will be okay if I text them and say we'll reschedule, and other people require me to be consistently on schedule. And so when you have those kinds of defaults where you know your environment and your network and your system well enough to know which require immediate attention and which you can put on a back burner, it does help with decision fatigue, even if you're still fatigued. You know, like comfort teas. I had these when I was a yoga teacher trying to do my own yoga brand, and I use them as my decision fatigue. If it's hot, they're 100% cotton. If it's hot or I'm overwhelmed, they're soft. And I can sit in this. It has a lotus on it. It says Live Life Irradiantly, which is the tag for my photography business. And it has been since 2016. 10 years I've been in event production, photography, and sports photography. So, literally, it was the branding, Live Life Irradiantly. So for me to rebrand while I had decision fatigue into Live Life Joyfully, it wasn't that big of a difference. Irradiance is the measure of light over a given area. And you often measure irradiance with a photosensor. And those photosensors usually have an electrolytic substrate as the base when you're doing the measurements. Remember to live life joyfully.